Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with aBlogtoWatch. Please subscribe to aBlogtoWatch videos on YouTube and like this video if you find it useful. I'm once again at the Rolex boutique here in Beverly Hills on Rodeo, and I'm looking at the new Datejust II watch as well as the larger sized Day-Date, otherwise known as President watch. I'm a big fan of these watches. These are of course updates from the 36mm wide version, and the Datejust II is up to 41mm, which I think was a fantastic choice, and this watch is really great. As you know, the Datejust comes in a whole variety of dials. This just happens to be one. This one has the lume-coated baton hour markers, and this one is in steel. The bezel, however, this fluted bezel, is in 18-karat white gold. The President model only comes in precious metal, so this one obviously is in rose gold. So the major difference, of course, is the larger size over the older pieces, and I gotta say that extra 5mm makes a totally different watch. It's more modern, it's more interesting, and I guess it's one of the two models I would recommend is a first-time watch for any Rolex buyer. So it would basically be the Submariner or the Datejust II. So why would you want the Submariner? You're going to want the Submariner if you're more interested in having a daily wear sport watch. However, the Datejust II or the President is a lot better as a formal or suit watch. So you really kind of need to decide what it is that you're going to be wearing more often. Case is fantastic. The quality of the steel is very well done, and you have the characteristic, what I call blank case back of Rolex watches. They don't decorate it, they don't put any markings on it, it's just a clear, unembellished case back. Bracelet is good, you have a polished middle link and the brushed outer link, and everything about it is quite comfortable and legible, and I really like the size. I'm just going to put that on right now, you can see. I don't have the largest wrists in the world, but I do tend to like wearing larger watches, and this one, it really fits. It goes from the top of my wrist to the bottom, the size is good. It doesn't feel too large, and it definitely doesn't feel too small as I tend to feel with the 36mm wide model. Just a very good watch, and there's really Datejust IIs for everyone because they just come in so many different flavors with the different colors, the different materials. There's obviously gold versions, two-tone models, and just more dial choices than I know what to do with. Then we have the President model, which at the same time was also upgraded to a 41mm wide size. Now this is a more what I call traditional timepiece. You have the Roman numerals, and the big difference here is this is what they consider to be a higher end model because it's only in precious metals, and you have the day of the week complication there at the top, which everyone seems to like. It's a classic complication, and it's just right there at 12 o'clock, you know. It says the day, and it's fun, it's cool, and a lot of people have done it. I'm a big fan of this style of bracelet. This is a great bracelet. It's very comfortable on the wrist. It just wraps around there so very nicely. Again, at 41mm wide, I think it's an excellent size. It's definitely more a mature watch. You can see how the Datejust II, at least in that steel version I was showing you, was more youthful and everyday. This one is definitely more of like I said, a mature, elegant watch for a more established person. I think if there was a young person wearing this, it'd look a little strange, like they were trying too hard. But it is a fantastic watch, and it's definitely something to aspire to. Rolex does a good job, and you know, one thing that people say is, you know, these watches are very expensive in precious metal. That's true, but there's a lot of gold in this. This is a heavy watch. This is a full gold bracelet, and they use a very good quality gold. This is their Everose. So Rolex's Everose gold is a little bit different because they say that it never ever fades. I don't know, I haven't watched time lapse of it, but if Rolex makes a claim like that about their gold, it's probably true. This version of the Day-Date / President is $37,550, and this steel Datejust II is much more reasonably priced at $9,100. Again, this is the Rolex Datejust II and the Day-Date, and you can see the full review at aBlogtoWatch. Thanks.